Hello people, welcome to the stream, welcome to MordredOG on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube. We are live as always, everywhere at once, with the technology we provide, with the technology that we love. I hope you had an amazing day, guys, an amazing afternoon, an amazing life in general. And today is an interesting one because I was waiting for the stream moment in order to test this strategy with you. A farming strategy that is profitable. We know it's profitable, but we're gonna test it together because I wanted to make it live, you know? The excitement, the reaction of the many divines we will be dropping. Because tonight we'll be dropping so many divines. If not divines, a lot of very valuable things. I am sure it's gonna be amazing. Let's get into the video. This strategy is not for everybody. You will see why. But first, let me remind you that if you want to support me, you can come on the link in the description of the video. You can check my X, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Kick, and you can leave a follow, maybe provided with the subscription on YouTube, like on the videos. My latest videos about my first 3 build played in Path of Exile this league is doing great. We're already at 1,350. Incredible. Thank you very much, boys. I appreciate that. And we have a 13,600 subscribers. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, as I was saying, first, before going into the strategy, let me quickly update you, give you a quick rundown of what I've been doing on my little witch, my little occultist. So yeah, this is the occultist I'm playing, and we have improved her quite a bit, as you're gonna see. Hold on. Let me manage this stuff. Alrighty. I'm gonna do a beach. I like beach. I like beach. Instead of showing you immediately, instead of telling you by words at first, this time we're gonna do something different because I know I yap a lot and people don't like it in the comment. I see that people don't like it too much. So before I have people getting angry at me, let's get into some practice and some demonstration of what I can do. And if you remember my last videos, the couple of live that I've done before, you will see the difference. You will appreciate how stronger we have become. Value manipulation 120. Wow, this is pretty cool. If we have this 20, is this still gonna be 8 chaos? Let me see. Yeah, it's not that worth. Anyway, let's go. I upgraded first of all, but yeah, let's go into the map first and then we see what I've done to the build later. I'm gonna still play my destructive play for this, and later we're gonna go into the next strategy. It's destructive play and expedition, because I hear a lot of people saying that expedition is good early game, but then later on it's kind of whatever. I tend to not agree with that, guys. I think expedition is still very good even later in the game. Actually, it gets better and better the more you can farm Tujen. The more you can get to farm Tujen, and the easier money you get from him. You can extort money from him easier. Anyway, you see the speed is still unbeatable in my opinion. We can get faster probably with some nicer boots that provide me with more action speed. But first of all, now we need to get gloves. The major thing that I need on this build now is gloves. I should be roughly, if POD doesn't lie, I should be roughly on 8 million damage DPS at the moment, which is not really the best, but it's definitely more than enough to farm everything that we want, bosses and stuff. And that's why you'll see the bosses be detonated like pretty much like I'm gonna detonate this little expedition right here. Let me see, no kills. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, boom. Kaboom! Kaboom! Boom! 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 Kaboom! Yeah. As I said, compared to the previous videos about this, you see, I'm also tanking way better. Now I have a shrine helping, of course, which is great, but even if I don't have the shrine, my damage reduction at the moment is way higher than it was just few hours ago. I just bought a new chest piece that is not really the best. I can still work on getting better energy shield, more defenses, but for now this is gonna work, and it's gonna boost both my damage and my defenses. Plus, I'm gonna show you later, I started to work a little bit on my mercenary in order to be able to you know, be more defensive, but also want to explore things like getting more curses. I should get an Atema or something on my merc, so we will work with that later on. Now, time to rise that stakes. As you see, the damage I'm doing to the boss, it's insane. The damage I'm doing to the boss is crazy. We could do also some... Oh. You could also do some synthesized map or something like that. But yeah, this was a very quick map, right? Let's do another one. Just to prove that it's not... Ah, no, we have the invitation. Good, we have the invitation for Maven. Sunken City, we keep the maps because after invitation we will have to farm everything else again. This necrotic armor, 800. No. Very bad fracture. One of the worst fracture possible. We have also Egon here, so we have a lot of things to do. What is this? Let's be Nightshade. 25% chance to blind enemies on hit. Affected blind from melee weapons. Melee weapon inflict 2 wither debuffs for 2 seconds. Never used this one, I don't know. Alright, let's get to Kirach first. I have alchemies already, so that's fine. Let's juice this up. 55%. We're gonna do it quick. I don't want to spend too much time rerolling. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Right. You know the drill. 10 bosses. And we're gonna destroy them. They're all together, by the way, so it's pretty cool. Oh my god, everyone at once. But I'm tanking everything. Boy, I'm tanking all of them. There were like 5 bosses altogether. Yesterday I couldn't have done that. Armala. Oak. There is also Oak. Oh shit, this is the degen that we need to avoid. We are destroying these guys. Last one. Pagan Bishop of Agony. Easy. Easy peasy. 2 crescent. Oh, nice. Easy peasy. Alright. So, let's get a little bit into the character itself, shall we? As you see, I have 9 divines at the moment. I spent 5 for this chest piece. That is not really the greatest, but it provides me with 900 energy shield. The 8% increase explicit light modifier magnitude, I think, doesn't apply to anything good for me. Well, yeah, it applies to the 26. The 26 that becomes 28, and 12 energy shield that get added to 90. Let's see. Well, no, so it only applies to the 28 life. So 26 become 28. So this enchant 8% increase explicit light modifier. We can swap that. We can change that probably with harvest. I think that's how it works. But then we have 107 maximum energy shield, and 86% increased energy shield, cold resistance because I really needed that, and fire and lightning because I needed to swap some points around on my tree in order to get less fire res but also more lightning res that I was missing. This allowed me also to get maps with minus resistances and not being capped in also maps with penalty to resistances. But also we have 7% chance to block attack damage, which allow me finally to be at 77 chance to block. We still have to work on this because I want to get rid of this node here on anoint. I want to be able to anoint window of opportunity so that I can also re-6 link my forbidden right. But in order to do that, we need to get some stuff. It could be either shield with 5% block. We need to work on that. Or we could even just try to get to 90% block, but yeah, that's gonna be probably undoable. But for now, we don't really need more than 77 block, and 75% chance to block spells is pretty good. As you see, I'm having too much fire res. I need to work on that. And the chest piece, I have this 20. I cannot drop that for now because I already have. Well, maybe I could just have lightning res, but that would be too much lightning res probably. Anyway, just rambling randomly. Void battery, it's uncorrupted. Wheel clash, the 1 power charge on wheel clash is 15 divine. There is another corruption that I forgot what it is. I think on Rala Cash we have also possibility of a corruption, but I don't remember which one is good. Anyway, yeah, all in all, upgrade this. We need to get our 6 link slash 7, 8 link gloves, and we're gonna get them when I get about 15 divines. I probably should sell a few things that I have, and I might get there, but I want to wait also for the prices to go a little bit lower, so that it's gonna be a cheaper thing. And we have a lot of things to work on. As I was saying, Tujen, we have and then this new strategy that I'm gonna show you. Yeah, the character is really powerful at the moment. As I said, immune to pretty much everything here. Chill, ignite, freeze, shock. I need to swap the flask. Okay, I forgot about that. I need to get a jade, because I think I don't have any armor at the moment. I'm not running armor. So yeah, we're gonna go for the Jade. Let's get just a normal... 2 charges when hit by an enemy, it seems pretty good. I think this could be pretty good because we get hit quite a few times and we can get more evasion out of that. Use ready block? No, we want to... It is at the end of this flask effect. I think it could be... For now, it could be good. Yeah, my flask got a little bit scuffed. I need to work on those as well. I will do it. We can do... Well, we can start doing a canyon. For the purifier. We start doing the... You know, all the invitation that we should be able to do. But we're not gonna do invitation tonight. We're gonna just test the new strategy real soon. I want to just do another map to showcase the build and to showcase against a more difficult boss like the purifier. Let me first, as always, listen to my own audio. Showcase against a more difficult boss like the purifier. Let me first, as always, listen to my own audio against and my audio finally is fine. Happy about that. All right, we go in canyon, we go down. This is gonna be the map where we're gonna spend most of our time later. But now it's just a little drive test. Also because I need to know how to farm it quickly. I can start maybe talking about my next plans. So right now this Forbidden Rite is so fun, it's so good, I never get bored of it, and it's probably a build that is gonna be nerfed the next league because this interaction that is happening with the skill, it's so powerful that probably it's a little bit too much for the GG standards. So yeah, I'm gonna try to play this as much as I can, but then I never ever played an armor stacker, and I want to farm a lot of currency. I probably need a lot of currency in order to farm an armor stacker for myself. Before that, I need to farm currency for my merc, and I want to try a few different setups for my mercs, because in the videos that is gonna be up here, pretty much, I already show you the mercs I'm using for leveling campaign and how to level in campaign without even pressing a button. You can easily level with a very quick setup of mercenaries. You can easily let them carry you through the campaign. That's how I level up 5 characters to maps without even sweating at all. So now it's been it's about to be 2 weeks into the league, and we're starting to farm some currency. As always, I am playing slowly to show to my audience that it's doable. You don't need to get FOMO, fear of missing out, for the people that don't know. You don't need to get anxious about, oh, I missed the start of the league, I cannot play Path of Exile anymore because the economy is gonna be a complete disaster. No, this is not true. You can start playing the game after a month and it's gonna be still an incredible experience for you. And I'm showing that going at the slowest pace possible, and I'm still going pretty fast for the average player, but going at the slowest pace possible, you can still make divine, have fun, create your own strategy. And then if you just want to try a different experience, you could just decide to play SSF. At that point, it doesn't even matter if you are a week, a month, or just 2 days before the end of the league. SSF, you don't need an economy. You can just play like that. But that's another story. That is gonna probably be one of my challenges that I've never played SSF myself, but I believe, personally, SSF is the best way to learn the game. And what is even better than that? What is even better than that? Or worse, SSF Hardcore. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Don't know when yet. I have so many other ideas of videos and content that I want to provide. But yeah, sooner or later we're gonna do SSF hardcore. Absolutely. I need to start learning how to play in hardcore. I need to start understanding the game that way. I really enjoy trading in this kind of games. Ooh, we get a shiny. What is this shiny? Let me see. 12 increased damage with 200 weapons. What? Why it's so shiny? Is it the item level that makes it so shiny? I don't know. It was a while that I haven't done an Alva. Holy. So we need to get the Apex. Okay. All right. Let's connect the Apex first. No more stones. Damn. How this works? There is no other connection. Well, rip. So we have connected this side and this side. Now we need to connect these two somehow. And the tombs are not connected. This is so bad. But we're gonna connect the tomb and hopefully we're gonna get there. Oh wait, I wasn't in game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy. Okay, that was silly by me. Let's connect the tombs. There is nobody else left. Oh, damn. I've never really invested that much into doing alpha strategies, but that could be fun too one day. I mean, the temple is, in my opinion, is a little bit boring. Oh, cruel mistress! We found her! We found the mistress! Yes! Despair, void sphere, toxic burst, forbid the right to totem. Envy. But she doesn't provide envy to me. That's annoying, but we found her. We need to get her. We need to get this bitch. We found the merc that we need to build. It's an intelligence merc with despair that we really need, so we can drop it from here. But then we will need to provide her with the double curse thingy so that she... Toxic burst? It's cast a dispel waits for a short duration, releasing a burst of lightning and chaos. Okay, we need to hire her. What gonna we replacing? We can replace level 20. Actually, the kineticist. We need to get a better kineticist. Because our level 51 now is outdated. If I need to level up a new character, I will need to figure out how to do it. But I've done that for the videos. I mean, it's on YouTube. I'm gonna drop Tavia. Now she's gonna deal chaos damage in theory, right? So this means she shouldn't do much damage to me. We got her? Not yet. This stuff. Holy. Yeah, we got her. Now, we will need to keep this merc now. We just unlocked new stuff to do. And I don't know if she's gonna survive like the War Priest, because the War Priest, the thing about the War Priest, guys, I brought him to hell and he didn't even budge. There was a map where we got swarmed by a million monsters. I died and that motherfucker was at like 1% life, but he didn't die. So the War Priest is pretty much immortal. I hope this lady is gonna be strong as well. Ooh, Dunning. Daddy Dunning. Holy. Let's go. I mean, if she's standing in this in the expedition without dying, she seems to be pretty good. Now we have something else to do though. We need to swap. Okay, we've done everything here. No, we missed the last Alva. So we need to enter incursion. We need to swap gear from our mercenary to her. From the War Priest to her, in particular the one that provides me with so much damage reduction. Wait, I haven't checked. Ah, we can finally connect this. We should have a lot of more damage now in theory with her. So we actually got DPS. I think. And the Void Sphere is also nice. Nice to have. It's never that leather belt, guys, don't worry. It's never that one. It's always a different leather belt. Alright, this map, pretty chill. Let me tell you, pretty chill. And we have completed now, with 9 incursion to go. Pretty chill map, I have to say. Let me put some better music. What is this? No. Sorry for the ad, guys. This is not my fault. This is just YouTube being silly. Okay. Not this one though, because everybody plays this. It's just annoying to have it in a video. Maybe this one. No, this one is the same. Okay, this one could be doing it. How much can I sell this for? $60 chaos. Let's try to 1 divine and then we will drop it. But maybe it's gonna be 60 chaos. I mean, you don't need me no more. You don't want me, you don't need me no more. You don't want me, you don't need me no more. Okay, so now we need to move from War Priest, this belt. There's nothing else on him, right? And we give it to Mara, the Evoker. And this will provide us with 25% damage, physical damage converted as fire. So this means that we get a 25% damage reduction. More or less. Not really 20%, it's more or maybe 18% if I remember well. But yeah. This is our new lady. We need to give her a lot of stuff. She has very trash gear for what I've seen. So let's do the Chimera. Start to throw this map away because I have so many of this. This is a strat that I haven't really got into. Doing a lot of bosses in maps with the node of the Atlas called wait. Oh Jesus. Destructive play. Doing destructive play in maps, guys, it doesn't look like at the beginning, but trust me, the more you do it, you need to have a decent build to do this, because many bosses together can combo you. So, but doing this will provide you with a lot of money between all the special chisels that you get from some of the bosses. And maps, in particular, if you get these nodes here, Remnant of the Past, which give you Elder and Shaper maps, and I should get also Conqueror maps, but I'm already getting Conqueror maps without having that node spec, so that's why I haven't really changed my points. I have more points now to use, so I might get into those, and also Synthesized map. I get also Synthesized map without having the node spec. So the more bosses you do, it doesn't feel at the beginning, but trust me, the more you do, the more map you have, special maps, and you can also sell those maps if you really don't want to do them all. Because after a while you will have a lot of maps. Really a lot. You could do a Trail Master, but it takes too long, I don't want to do that. Yeah. And then I'm gonna show you the strategy we're gonna play in a very short time. I really enjoy expeditions for now, because the big explosion I get from these guys blowing up all together and giving me coins and stuff that I can then use to scam poor Fusion is pretty fun. Oh, we found Gwennen, but Gwennen is the... Gwennen, unfortunately, was nice at the release, but then they nerfed it so much that it's basically useless. Let me see, maybe we want to place it more here. Unfortunately, Gwen used to be my favorite. I like to gamble a little bit. I still have quite a few coins because I found her quite a lot. But yeah, it's definitely not worth farming. Farm Tusion, farm Dunning. Dunning could be probably even better than Tusion for money making. Trading his medallions or the expedition logbook that can give you this currency. The hell is this song, by the way? Bruja della Noche means wizard of the night or something like that in Spanish. I'm not Spanish, by the way, but I know that. Okay. Oh shit, there's a lot of people here. They hit kind of hard. Damn. Like this kind of bosses here, for example, are a little bit annoying altogether with Chimera because I cannot see him in the middle of all this mess. So I need to find him. I don't know if I found him by chance. Ah no, he's here. Now it's the phase. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. We killed the bosses. No drop from the bosses is weird though. Usually I get quite a few things, quite a few maps, but not this one. I'm really sorry for the ad. No, I can't stand this now. I wanted to have some no copyright music. Sorry, YouTube. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to play no. I don't want to play copyrighted music. That was just YouTube being silly. Don't be angry at me. Now I need to find him again. This garden is the worst because it takes so long, but I'm now able to basically do all of them without problem. And that's why I want to do also the other layers and all that stuff. Come on. Boom. Bada boom, bim, boom, bam. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let me find a better music though. No. Nope. What the hell is this? Let's try with this one. Let me hear out how it sounds. Let me hear out how it sounds. It seems good. Okay. All right, I think I can do one more of this and then we get straight into the strategy, boys. I'm stockpiling these tier 16.5 maps because we're gonna try to play a few of those. Let's see the structure. Tier 1 and chaos. Bullshit. So bad. Okay, bam. Let's mean. Ha! I am chaos resistance, motherfucker. You're not gonna do anything to me. I'm gonna destroy you. Okay, this is also the other way to play the game, but I think it's not gonna be appreciated by my viewers because they will not be able to see anything. It's basically a flicker strike even faster and purple. I don't know if people will enjoy that, to be honest. For now, my merc survives quite easily, I have to say. I thought it would have been way worse. And we got Tuljan. Nice. Okay. Shut the sword. You can exile him. Wow. Wow. Remember what was happening just a couple of days ago to those when I was trying to kill those guys? I mean, now they die without even a chance. They don't stand a chance against the power of Forbidden Right. Nothing they can do about it. The music is a little bit sad though. Maybe you should get some more happy music. Maybe it's just the beginning of the epicness and then it get more enticing. Let's see if I can tank the slam. It doesn't do anything to me. And that's true. 3, 4, how many? Oh my god, I can tank pretty much everything. Bro, I tanked everything. And now it last me in. You're running away! Boom. Boom. Council of Cats? Is this Rutu? Is this Rutu's card? Council of Cats? Unjustified ambition. That's pretty good. Yeah, we can boss pretty smoothly. And we have only 7,000 energy shield, by the way. If you look at everybody else playing this build, they will tell you. If you check everybody else playing this build, in chat in particular, but also some streamer, they will say, no bro, you can't play this build until you invest 100 divines into it. Somebody a little bit more serious, they say 50 divines. I started playing this build with a budget of probably less than 2 divines, and it was still doing pretty well. I was dying a few times, of course. I wasn't having a lot of energy shield, but I was dying a few times. But yeah, these items here, this one is 1 chaos, this one is 1 chaos, this one is probably 5 chaos, this one is the expensive one, but less than a divine if the price hasn't gone up much. This one is probably 12 chaos, and this one is 5. The belt is 10, if I remember. Ring, I took some rubbish ring with some intelligence and strength and dexterity because you need stats and you have too many uniques. I used to have a chest piece that was 1 divine and it was really bad. So the build itself to be played, you don't really need a lot of investment. But I understand if you hate dying and you want to be able to do maps without dying at all, then okay, wait to invest at least, I would say 15 divines into it. Otherwise, if you want to start playing on a budget, it's doable. And I already show it on the previous videos. If you want, you can come on my Twitch and I can tell you how to make this work, because I understand some of the interaction between those uniques are not really immediate to understand for everybody, in particular for new players. That is the audience where I think I try cater to. So this item here, no. All right, now after this introduction, just to show off the improvement of the character, and we're not even at half the way where I want to get to. This Forbidden Rite character will get even more strong very soon. Let's get into today's farm. Today we are farming Abyss. Yes, those green dots that you find on the maps every now and then, and when you get on it, they start running away and you follow them and they spit out a lot of monsters. Well, today we're gonna do something like with those guys, because there is an interaction between the Atlas passive tree getting all the nodes with Trail of Destruction. Abysses in your map that do not lead to an abyssal depth lead to 4 pits if able. Abyss crack in your map have 5% chance to spawn monster as magic, blah blah blah. Then we have Abyss in your map that do not lead to an abyssal depth lead to at least 3 pits if able. Abyss in your map spawn 10% increase monster of each prior pit to that abyss. So, to put it simple, we get corrupted gaze to get some nice corrupted jewels if we are lucky. We get basically all the abyss. I'm missing this one. Wait a second, I need to check that. Why am I missing that one? Hold on. I set up the tree. Yeah, nobody's taking that. I see nobody taking that part. What? We're not taking the votive horde. Ah, because this is for abyssal sockets. This one for experience could actually be good. But the problem is that we don't want to get the abyssal scarab, I think, also, because we are trying to farm more cartography scarab and ambush scarab that are the most valuable. So I suppose we don't get this node that is for experience will be good to level up. But you know what? I don't have points for this tree, so I cannot get it. I'm going to... Let me see. There was some blocks that I could drop before. I've done this, I've done that. I can have no mirror of delirium and no miner, but miner is pretty okay. Well, I need a few more points to get some of the stuff. Yeah, I need to do the bosses. That's why I was doing the Elder Slayers and stuff, because I need the points. But yeah, I'll show you. For this strategy, what you need is this tree that I'm going to... Wait. For this strategy, for this Abyss strategy, you need this Atlas tree, which is basically all Abyss, except... Oh, we don't get this point too, by the way. Inspire Darkness. I want to make sure I'm using the right tree. Yeah, it is. It is correct. So we only take this node here, this node up here, and this node here for the chance. And more pack size. Then we get all the quantity, round circle here, all the map effect possible. We block some mechanics. We should block also these two. So we should block also Delirium and Mine. But I don't have the points, but I would definitely do that. And what we're going to do, it's gonna be funny, because we're gonna get, of course, the Eater of Ward Altar, because we're gonna use that, and more Scarabs stuff. That's it. And the influence map, because we want to be able to farm tier 16.5 maps. Now, what we're going to do is playing on that canyon map that I show you right at the beginning of the stream, and we're gonna follow those guys. Now, in order to do this, you need to use some Scarab. They are not really that expensive, by the way. I bought a few of them, so we're gonna use 2 Scarab of Abyss that they just add an additional Abyss. Monstrous Lineage, which gives us 40% increased magic pack size. Influences Scarabs of Horde, influences monster packs in area have 40% increased pack size, so basically all pack size. And Abyss Scarab of Edifice. Abysses in area that do not lead to an abyssal depth lead to a Stygian Spire. Abysses in area spawn hordes as they travel. And these are the hordes are gonna be like chests, pretty much. Burrowed chest. And because we are playing a caster build, and we have this caster mastery that every time we cast a spell, and you see how quickly we cast spell, we have the chance to open all chests at once. This is not gonna be annoying. It's gonna be pretty fun, because we're gonna get through the line that we're gonna follow them as they spawn this little chest behind them before stopping briefly. And we're gonna open all the chests while we are killing monsters. We're gonna open all the chests and loot scarabs and stuff. Let's get into it. I've seen people playing this and it's super fun. We're gonna play on Canyon, as I said. We're gonna start with the tier 16. The perfect ideal setup would be with tier 8 mod, with 8 mod maps, but I didn't have time to roll them, so I will show this, and then we're gonna show one in tier 16.5. Still not tier, not 8 mod, unfortunately. Let me see if I can get a better one. Well, we're gonna do this later. Let's start from the first one, shall we? We're gonna pick Ether World instead of Maven, so we're not gonna have the destructive play that I showed before, but this is gonna be Ether World's altars. And the way it should work, okay, I'll tell you before getting into the map, because otherwise while I'm playing it's gonna be difficult, but the way it should work is that we get into the map, we get to the end of the map and we kill the boss, then we go back to the rest of the map and we try to avoid the abyss, and we try to kill monsters that will spawn altars for the Ether of World. We try to get quantity on the Ether of World so that we can then open the abyss with even more quantity maps, and that should be able to give us even more loot from the hordes. That's briefly how it's gonna work. Let's try. I am excited. I'm also not used to play without Delirium. I should use some Delirium orbs. I think it's possible to play with Delirium orbs as well, because that would be pretty fun. For example, now I already made a mistake because I already pulled... but yeah, I should have waited to open the chest as well before when I was stockpiling some more stuff, but yeah, we need to go kill the boss first. I'm gonna do it, the next map I'm gonna do it right as I said it, but this time, well, we are super fast, we can get to the end of the boss. Yeah, we nuke the boss. Alright, this boss was pretty tough, by the way. And now we try to get all the altars, okay? As you see, this build can do this strategy pretty well because it's super fast, and we got to the end of the map in 2 seconds, not even that. We can min-max this way beyond, of course. And I'm gonna tell you later how. There are a few ways to do that. This is just the preparation of the map, boys, because we are clearing from normal monsters in order to spawn more of these altars here. I am picking up without checking. That's very dangerous, by the way, because if I get some degen modifier to my energy shield, I'm gonna be super sad. Let's see this guy. Lightning arrow. I mean, this guy could be pretty cool as well to get. I'm probably gonna get him instead of my other guy. Yeah. Goodbye, Arikel. Even if I wanted to have the kineticist, but maybe we will get a kineticist later on. No, shit, she actually killed me. Damn. And so we lost. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I thought I was killing it, so I didn't really think about getting away from Shaper Seed. Ooh, we're gonna give this to our merc though. This should give her and me some mana regen, which is not really necessary, but life regen, if I decide to get some conversion life to energy shield, that could be pretty interesting. I'm taking it for now, but is not really important for now, but later when I'm gonna give her more gear, it could be interesting. All right, so yeah, that was embarrassing, I know. And now we do the strategy without thinking about that anymore. As you see, we're dropping quite a few maps also, which is pretty cool, by the way. Oh fuck, I already got it. Oh, okay, let's get to see the spawn of the horde. You see the horde behind? They give me loot. We get so much loot, it's crazy. Look at this horde here. Braboom! Oh my god, this is... It feels like Blight. It kind of feels like Blight. But we don't have to wait for the whole tower stuff to happen. We can open the Blight during the fight. It's even better. And look how many scalps we get. And how much gold as well. I haven't checked my gold. I should see how much gold I'm doing with this. I believe also, if you want, you can combine this with some shrine in order to keep you up better if you don't have a super crazy build. But the strategy itself is not that dangerous. These monsters, they don't really do a lot of damage. Maybe they can be a little bit more tanky, but they don't really do a lot of damage, so... Where did the spire go? Did I miss the spire? Ah, there it is. More hordes happening. Holy. And Jewel. Okay, we might have some good stuff here. Exalted Orb. I was telling you, Divines, it might happen, guys. We got an Exalted. Wait, is it over? There was just one little abyss. Now we're gonna do all the others on the map. Ah, there it is. This one didn't go. Okay, let me see if we follow it right. I didn't really follow it correctly this time, but... Okay, this abyss, we're gonna follow it and we're gonna open all the stuff. It's also better to... If you follow the horde, it's gonna be even better for you to get to the abyss without getting too confused. If you follow them, it's easier than to check them up, I believe. You just follow the loot and you get to the big event in the spire when the spire comes out. Well, I missed this. This is really fun. This is so much fun. And this is the Stygian Spire where we allow it to spawn some monster because this monster can give us some good loot as well. I don't know if that really is gonna be important for the strat to allow the Spire to spit out more monster before destroying it. I'm gonna try and see. In Affliction, this was the main thing. It was difficult at a certain point to let the Spire survive. Because you wanted the Spire to spit out a few monster first, and those monsters were providing with more loot. I don't know if here is gonna be the same. Ooh, more jewels, boys. Holy, this is a lot of loot for one map. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you got so much loot in just one map. Okay, the investment, there is an investment in this strategy, so it's not just that you put the map inside and that's it. You need actually to... Oh, by the way, I got all this loot, okay? I got all this loot. You see the loot? I got all of this. And I forgot to put Abyss into the map device choice. So actually, the next map is gonna be the right one. But we got all of this with a completely unoptimized and with a lot of mistakes, because I also started opening stuff before the boss and stuff. It was completely unoptimized, and we got all of this loot. Now, the next map, we're gonna be careful. I'm gonna say it out loud as I do it, so I don't miss any step, and we can definitely do a very optimized strategy. By the way, these two jewels here, corrupted, searching eye jewel corrupted, these two might be 6 mods. This one is a 5 mod. No, it's a 6 mod. This one is actually a 6 mod, and this could be valuable. Let's see how much is it. Doesn't say. Between 50 chaos, 1 divine, 80 chaos. Well, I'm gonna put it for 1 divine, and maybe I will have to drop it to 100 chaos or 50 chaos, but yeah. Also, the 6 mod jewels are good. This one is not. This one is a 4. It's a 4 mod jewel. But let's see if maybe it can be interesting. $75 chaos apparently. Okay, we're gonna try to set it to 70 to be sure. Okay. So yeah. Strategy, the strategy is crazy. It's absolutely insane. We're gonna do another canyon, not tier 16.5, just a normal canyon, and this time we're not gonna add delirium, because delirium would just complicate the stuff between the priorities to do. Let's do it simple as we did this one. Maybe we try to roll it a little bit higher. No, cannot regenerate is not good for me. That's the only mod I don't want. And it's 46. I want to get a good pack size. As you see here on the top side, we have item quantity, rarity, and monster pack size. We want to get at least 25% pack size. 30 is even better, because that's gonna improve the loot that we get. So you generally look at quantity, and when you see the quantity is above 78%, usually the pack size is about 25, but it's not given. It also depends on the amount of mods that you have on the map, so that's why 8 mod maps are the best. Jesus Christ, I'm rolling shit. 68 to 26 monster pack size is not great. Again, this one is not great. I will probably re-roll it, but in order to make it work for the stream, I'm gonna do it right now. Even if it's not really the greatest map I want to run with this. Okay, this jewel is another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. Okay, let's have a look as well at this one. $90 chaos. 90 chaos to 1 divine. Let's put this one in 1 divine as well, and then we will see. They might not sell. I might have to lower the price. It's fine, perfectly fine, but we will see. Alright, now we choose. So we have our scarab set up already in the map, so we don't have to rework that. We have Eater of War selected, and we need to select the Abyss here, which is 5 chaos but it's definitely worth it because this give us 3 additional abyss. So with in that map we just open 2 abysses. There are the 2 abysses from the scarab. Okay, now we're gonna have 5 abyss in here, and this is gonna be crazy. If that one was having so much loot, I don't know what's gonna happen now. And it's still a tier 16, not 8 mods, with unoptimized setup. And those scarabs that I dropped, you might think they are not really worth much. Actually, maybe those ones that I dropped are not worth a lot, but still they can be worth between 3, 5, 6 chaos. But if you've seen how many I dropped, well, look at this guy first so I don't get baited again. Gonna get 1 chaos orb. Slammer can be annoying, but this one actually is going down. Cool. Okay. Look at how many on the maps, how many abysses we have on the maps already. We need to be careful not to pop them now because we want to optimize the thing, so we need to go to the boss first. That's why I'm not dashing a lot. Okay, we're gonna go for this first. We want to find from the altars of the Eater of War, we want to find quantity, as I said, right? But if we don't get quantity, we can also get some other stuff that could be, I don't know, we can have divination cards, we can have other stuff that could be beneficial for loot. Okay, let's get this scarab. And that's why I was saying, if we want to optimize it further and beyond, we can go and farm Seer in Basilica. Because Basilica... Oh, shit! Ooh, shit. This one deal... Because I empowered the boss, so I think... okay. Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention. That boss is a little bit empowered now, so I can't really tank everything about him. Physical damage, extra lightning damage, all damage can shock. Yeah. So map boss get prevent 30%, so suppress 100% suppress damage. It's that boss is tougher. So yeah, I need to be very careful. That was a mistake, but there was an option for quantity and I thought I could deal with it easier. But yeah, I can deal with it, but I need to just be more defensive in my approach and fighting them. In particular the animal, because it's not the archer guy. This guy here. Oh shit! Well, it seems like it's also the archer. Damn, no, this is starting to be stupid. I might just not do the boss if that's undoable. No, I'm gonna do the boss. It pops my Mortal Call immediately. That's crazy. These guys are very angry. Come on. I'm so close to the thing, and that's why I can't really ignore them, because I'm very close. Fuck! This is getting ridiculous. I should have not picked that buff. Well, I guess we're gonna start doing the Abyss, otherwise we don't have enough portal them for the loot as well. I start doing the Abyss, yeah. The Anarchy Scarab is what we want to see. Is it another popular farm is Anarchy? I got so many visions die. Stygian buys. Visions dies? What? What am I even saying? Let me see if I missed some stuff here though. No, we got everything right. Okay, next. As you see, we follow the little worm guy of the Abyss, and we get loot every time. That's crazy. I don't know if we're close to the boss. I'm scared. Getting closer to the boss, might die again. Don't let me die. I think with all my damage reduction I can do that. Unfortunately, that's annoying, but no, the boss is a little bit up there, so we're still far away. This will allow us to farm a lot of mobs, a lot of orbs, a lot of currency, and hopefully some divines, more than just scarabs. But even if we don't get divines, we can sell some scarab for quite a few divine later on. So No! Oh my god, sometimes I get killed though. But look at this, we got so many scarabs, it's insane. And these scarabs, most of them we're gonna use it for other strategies as well. So at the end of the day, we are farming things that might be useful for us or might be useful for other people to farm their own farming strategies. So I think what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna show a little bit more of gameplay, maybe in the next map that I'm not gonna die to damage, but for sure I'm gonna try to give you a better let's say this one, front dex on divine. Maybe this one is not one divine exactly, but again, we're gonna try. Yeah, the thing is, we get so many things, so many scarabs that are gonna be useful for other people to farm. And also we get some of the most rare scarabs too. So at the end of the day, even if it's not for us, it's gonna be useful for somebody else, and so we can get money. Ooh, we have also this one to farm. This guy here is still behind. I was almost forgetting one abyss. In 8-month maps, the loot is even higher, guys, just to let you know. So all of this that I'm taking right now, it's quite a few chaos. I haven't counted. I might do some rough count and put in the comment so that you can have a better, you know, you can see a little bit better how much money you can make out of this. But yes, the money we're making at the moment, we are definitely making more than with any other strategy I showed you before in maps. Of course, again, there is a little bit of investment in order to start this, because you need to buy the scarabs, but they're not super expensive. Actually, they're pretty cheap. You probably can spend less than 3 divines in order to start it with the, like 20 maps, and then you basically will sustain your scarabs after those 20 maps. You have so many scarabs that even if they are not the scarabs you want, you can still either sell them to get the scarab you want back. So you sell your scarabs to Faustus for chaos, and then you buy the scarabs that are required for the strategy. Or the scarabs that, if you cannot really sell them because maybe you find scarabs that are not really that valuable, what you can do as well, it's a little trick with harvest. So you buy some juice from harvest, and you can pretty much exchange with randomness, of course. So it's not gonna be something that you want, but it might take a couple of rolls to get some good scarab, and you can exchange the scarabs for something more valuable, some other scarabs that are more valuable. So I will show you after this maybe, so you can see what I mean. And by the way, you can do this not only for scarabs, but also for other stuff, if I remember well, catalyst as well. Let's see if we get to that. No, we don't have anything else here. I think there was another one down. Let's see. And we are finishing the portals too, because we died. That's what I was saying. I wanted to start even if I couldn't kill the boss, because otherwise we missed the whole loot. As you saw, be mindful of your portal, because you will need a few portals to get out of here with the loot. And I also have a very strict filter. If you have a less strict of a filter, you might see even more loot of other stuff, like uniques that I'm not really caring. Oh shit, we might have finished the thing. No, we have one more portal. Damn. But yeah, this one is pretty awesome. Let me know if you like it. Again, I was saying before, right? I think this one can be very fun, as you see. And apart from my bad choice of taking some bad mods on the altar, because I don't read, when I'm streaming particularly I don't read. If you do not pick bad mods on the altars and you get a nicer map, the difficulty is not really high at all. And then once you get to the end, I was saying, you can self-sustain, because with all the scarab we farmed, I'll show you my scarab tab. We farmed a lot of scarab now, just with these 3 maps, okay? Now, I can't tell you, but pretty much we farmed, I don't know, a few of these, okay? Let's say the multitudes, the scarab of the multitudes. Not the greatest to show because these are, but let's say the Harbinger, no, because I need them. Let's put like essence scarabs, okay? If you really don't want to sell the essence scarab because you think they're not valuable from Faustus and so on, you can put the scarabs in here, right? Type scarab in your article. Wait, they dropped it. It doesn't exist anymore. Forget about it. What? I was sure that we had this option. No? Catalyst? We can do catalyst, we can't do scarabs. Really? So maybe there is still this one though. Wait. If that doesn't work, we might still have the good old 3-4-1. Yes. Okay, so instead of the horticultural thingy, instead of using harvest, you can do this. You can sell 3 scarabs for a random new one. So I sell these 3 essence scarab, and I get a betrayal scarab of the old flame. Which is probably also pretty good. No, it's not. But yeah, we get this scarab here. You can do this also with multiple scarabs. I just done it with 3, but you can do it with stacks of scarabs as well. And maybe you can get some better things. Of course, it's gonna be a 3-4-1, so you're gonna get less money out of it. But it's still an option for you if you cannot really sell some of the scarab that you found. Now, let me finish this map here. In order to see the full thing as well, I told you I will post some updates once I found a few more maps, because I get it. This one is not enough to show how much money I can make, but trust me guys, this can make you a lot of money. Scarabs, in particular right now, where everybody's trying to find new strategy, are selling like crazy. Even if they don't cost a lot per one, but once you, with this strategy, you farm so many that there is definitely gonna be some good stuff coming out. And because from the Atlas we get some rare scarab to drop more often, you can hit the good jackpot with some very pricey scarabs, and some scarabs can get to divines in cost sometimes. So farm this as long as you can, and you will see they will thank me later, for sure. Did we finish the whole thing? Let's see, we got more jewels. I mean, the jewels I will have to identify them separately. Now, I guess here we have killed the boss somehow. I thought we would have died again. No, no. What is there? The boss is not dead yet. Holy shit, this guy slaps like crazy. I don't do damage to him because he has 100% suppression. That guy is insane. Fuck, I was about to kill him. Damn. Okay. We got a lot of loot anyways, so I'm not too sad about it. Oscar, increase attack critical save chance per 200 accuracy rating. Trigger assassin's mark when you hit a rare or unique enemy and have no mark. If I give this to my... If I give this to my mark, this will give me Assassin Mark. Assassin's Mark give me more crit, right? Let me see Assassin's Mark. Guess I have 100% chance to grant power charge when slain. Critical chance, critical stat multiplier. I mean, I can give this to my merc as well. No, she doesn't want it because it's dexterity. I mean, I need for this one I need the other merc, the dexterity one. I can give her the taming, but it's not important because we're chaos, not useful for that. Anyways, boys, I hope you enjoyed this strategy. Look how many expedition logbook I got from expedition, by the way. This is also something we're gonna work on because this is gonna be so much loot. And again, I want to remind everybody, this strategy is very fun because we have this caster mastery. And in logbooks as well, like in expedition in general, having caster mastery, it's very important because you open all the chests at once just by using your skill when you kill enemies. Try it, guys. I basically lose damage by doing this, but it's super fun. And I still need to level up. I have more points to put into the build because I still level 92. But once we get to the right point when I can drop some stuff from here as well for the attack block cap, I could get the second cluster. I could drop this one later on maybe. But yeah, for now we need to still work with this. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this new strategy. I hope you enjoyed this new strategy. That was really fun for me, and I'm gonna play this like crazy, even further and beyond. If you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Let me know your comment about it. What do you think? What do you think about the build that I'm playing? What do you think about the strategy that I show you? Which one is your favorite for now? Which one you are doing? Which one you want to see? Maybe there is a new strategy you want to see as well. I will bring some more stuff. Don't worry. I have more videos piled up. And with the new exciting graphics that I'm making with my editing skills. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for all the subscription, all the likes, all the visualization. I love you all. See you in the next one, boys. Peace.
Perché che cazzo serve lo psicologo? Che cazzo serve lo psicologo?